All right. Welcome back to another episode of Sip and Talk with Miss Londa. I have two great queens joining me this evening. I have Barbie Johnson and I have Tsha Winkler. They are the host of oh my God, I forgot the name. I'm so sorry. I will bring them in to the stage and I will let them tell you what host of podcast they are. Hello. Hello. Sorry
Hello.
about that. I forgot your podcast just that quick. Sorry about that. All right. So welcome ladies. How are you this evening?
Great.
All right. I'm glad to have you here. All right.
Oh,
So
thank you.
hello Candy, how are you? All right. So you guys are the host of, what was the name of your podcast again?
The Book Breakers.
The Book Breakers. Okay, the Book
Yeah.
Breakers. All right. And Barbie, you are a publisher, correct?
Yes, I am.
And Teacher, you're an author. You're on mute. You muted yourself again.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Okay. All right.
We hear you loud and clear.
All right. So let's get into, tell the viewers a little about yourselves, where you grew up, where you're from.
Go ahead, Barbie.
Well, why you won't put me first? All right. Well, I grew up in Mississippi. That's where I was born and raised. And I was asked to come to Baltimore to teach, actually. So that's how I got here. And in my 20 years of teaching, I kind of left it alone because I started writing books and publishing. So I enjoyed that so much. I started my own business. It's BJ Publishing. That's BEEJAY, BJ Publishing. And I've been doing that ever since.
Okay. And how about you, Keisha?
Yes, my name is Tsha Winkler, born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, all my life. I have been teaching also for over 20 years. I started writing when about age like 15 years old. I used to write phrases and people cards. And also, I met Barbie Johnson in the Head Start program, and I was her assistant teacher for 2 years. And God connected us, and she actually published my first book, my poetry book, Just a Thought.
Okay. All right. And so how many books have you guys written and published?
Ooh, for me, I have 10 published books and 6 more coming out.
Oh, okay. Cool. What are some of the titles of the books you've written?
From Trials to Affliction, that's my life story. Die, there was a spiritual death and a physical death. And there were 3 poetry books in memory of my sister who passed away because she penned most of the poems, and that's Spiritual Inspirations, Spiritual Inspiration 2, and Spiritual Guidance. Quiet Before the Storm, the Aftermath of COVID-19. Talk It Out, which is a children's book. Dating Tips for Single Christian Women. And the men are asking for theirs. So I said, okay, I'll write it. Jesus. Under the Bridge, excuse me, Under the Bridge, which talks about feeding the homeless and hungry. And it actually took place under a bridge.
Okay.
God, I can't even think of the rest of them.
Now, where are your books? Are they on Amazon? Are they in Barnes and
Oh,
Noble?
no, 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 no. Amazon was eating me up, so I had to take them away from Amazon. So they're on my website, bjpublishing.com. So if
Okay.
anybody wants to not publish them, want to buy them, they can buy them right off offline right there on the website.
And I'll make sure that I put the website link in the description when we're done. All right.
Mhm.
And so you
Mhm.
both are community leaders and motivational speakers. So let's get into a little bit about that. What is
Yes, we're community leaders. Actually, even we have our podcast, the Book Breakers podcast. We come in contact with so many people. We
Mhm.
have the privilege of meeting Mr. Dr. Frederick Newsom. We actually met him and he came on our podcast. He was actually on the board for the Grammy Awards and the Stellar Awards, but he left there and started his own awards show. And he's been doing it for over 20 years, the Newsom Awards. So we come in contact with a lot of people in the industry, music artists, different people in the
Mhm.
community. One of our good friends, Jennifer Jalinci, she's also a community leader at Washington, D.C., and she actually feeds the homeless. So we have really come in contact with a lot of people. We go to different events, and we actually
Mhm.
were two extras in two movies.
oh are the movies out? Are the movies already out or
Yes, one is.
okay?
Yeah.
What is the name of the one that is out? Because I'm sure you probably can't talk about the other one till it's out.
It's it's not the volunteer, the disciples.
Okay.
Yes.
Where
It's the movie worth seeing.
where if a person wants to watch, where would they be able to watch it?
It's
Oh, I
coming
believe
soon on Tubi.
Okay.
right. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And Roku, I think. I believe it is. But it's
Yeah.
being streamed to YouTube, I believe she said that.
Yeah,
I
it's the
believe.
preview is on YouTube, but the it's actually coming soon to Tubi.
Okay,
Mhm.
got it. All right. And so what led you down the road of being a community advocate?
Wow. I guess that was something that has to do with
Yes,
our upbringing. I mean, our church background. So,
yes,
um, it, it's just embedded, and you, as you're ministering to people in the community, you just put your hand off into other areas or avenues in helping because you want to give back to the community. You want to try, just service the people.
Got you. Okay. So let's
and
discuss. Oh, what were you going to say something else?
oh yeah. Even though mine started in church, mine's actually started in high school too because I was part of the Futures program where we was actually like leaders in a program. We used to go to different businesses. We used to
Mhm.
rake up leaves in the community. So it all started when I was younger too.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's discuss your journey and your success. Like, how's it been?
Woo. It's been very interesting, especially on the Book Breakers podcast. Actually, when me and Barbie started the podcast, it was very amazing.
Mhm.
Um, we're just so blessed because we don't have to really look for guests. I mean, God brings a guest all the time. We always have a full schedule, so we're very
Yeah.
successful with the Book Breakers podcast, and it's been a amazing journey.
All right. I'm glad to hear.
Mhm.
All right. So, what would you say some of the trials have been since you guys started your journey, your
Ooh.
success?
I would I would say, well, the main trial is just like what just happened now. The lights went out. I'm in my car. I'm dark. Oh my God, I'm in the dark. Oh God. Hold up now. Here we go.
Oh, there you go.
hmm Don't go out, lights. Uh, just technical difficulties. that was
Yes.
that's
Okay.
part of the main thing that happens.
All right. So,
Um,
what are any like future plans? Like, do you guys have?
Some
wait
of
a minute.
our plans that we Some of our plans that we have that we really want to take care of right now is not only the podcast and just brainstorming how we could take our podcast to the next level and
Mhm.
just some different things that we want to do because we just started modeling, right, Barbie?
Yes, absolutely.
And so the podcast is just typically just geared towards people who've written books or interested in writing and
Oh,
publishing
yeah.
books.
No, no, we service more than just we service
Yeah.
people who want to get something out in front of the audience or have something that they need to be made known, brought into the public's eye. So it's anybody. We've interviewed singers, musicians, senators, oh God, a lot of people,
That's good.
doctors.
You
Mm-hmm.
Movie producers.
okay?
Yes,
Cool.
Yes.
absolutely. Mm-hmm. Artists. Mm-hmm. Painters. Um,
Entrepreneurs.
yes, absolutely.
I have a question from someone in the audience. She says, "What will the podcast be about?"
we the podcast will be about whatever our guests has to bring forth. If they're talking about a business or if they're talking about books, then that's what it's going to be geared to. If
Okay.
they're talking about singing, if they're talking about getting a record out there, I'm just saying that's what it would be geared to.
Okay. So do you mainly just have guests or do you do panel discussions?
We haven't had a panel discussion, but we've been on one. But
Okay.
Yes.
no, we
Several.
haven't had a panel discussion yet.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Mhm.
It is. Panel discussions are they're fun. I like having them.
Mm.
So yeah. All right. So let the viewers know anything that you may have coming up. Let them know about your social media platforms or any websites.
Ooh,
Ooh.
take it
Yes, the
away,
book break.
teacher.
Okay, oh yes, the Book Breakers podcast. We're actually on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok,
Mhm.
and we're also on
YouTube.
YouTube, and we stream y'all too. Our shows. Right now, we're in the process of having more amazing guests that's coming on soon. We actually have a lot of people. We actually have some people that's coming from Africa this month for May.
Mhm.
So we're just excited that even our podcast is going international now.
Oh, okay, really
Yes.
good. Okay, how long have you guys been doing this?
This is what 2 years now.
2 years.
Two and a half.
Actually, almost 3 years.
Oh
Okay.
God, I'm late.
Yes.
All right.
And we just found out we did over 50 shows.
Mm.
And so you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok. Are you on Spotify or anything?
Not
Coming
yet.
soon. Coming soon.
Okay. Are you ever interested in taking your podcast to like a TV network?
Oh, coming
Yes.
soon. It's coming
Okay.
soon.
It's
Actually, when we started, we was on the Coyote Man Show Network. So we're also on Roku TV.
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
And Roku is international as well too.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, I would like to thank you ladies for joining. Is there anything else you would like to share before we leave?
Just
Yes,
a
I would
word
like
of
to.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Barbie.
No, go ahead.
No. No, I would just like to thank you for letting us come on tonight. We're so excited because actually we won some awards too.
Mhm.
I haven't got to the
Absolutely.
award yet. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there.
Yeah, I know. Yes. Go ahead, Bob. Thank you.
No, I just wanted to encourage the people. Like our motto say, we encourage you to accomplish
Yeah.
your dream. So no matter where you start or how small it might be or how big it may be, if that's your dream, get out there
Yeah.
and do it. Accomplish it. Yes, it can be done. It can. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to. You
Yeah.
really can. So I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
that's
Hmm.
the truth. All right. So I would like to thank you, ladies. I enjoyed talking with you. Until next
Oh,
time.
thank you. Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Welcome.
Bye.